fact that the terrorists want to work up friction between the different groups so that they'll come at war with each other, and then the terrorist groups can basically divide and conquer. That's what's going on, and the Americans will get fed up with staying there. But a lot of this is, is already built into the fabric of life in Iraq. These attitudes here. This is not Islam. This is tribal, Arab tribal behavior values. An evil thing you did, O Jasas, brought on your people. You slew their chief and severed our union and put war into our midst. It doesn't matter what the reason for it all is anymore. It's just a real mess. And then another guy in the tribe, Saad ibn Malik ibn Dubai ibn Qais. You see, he's a Qais. This other person on Jasas's side. He says, no. So Kulayb is Kalb in effect, you see, even though Kulayb is Kalb, and Qais is the Jasas side. You see what I mean here? So you do have Kalb and Kulayb here, and Qais. No, we will not give him up. We will fight to the last. We will protect our kinsmen. We will honor the blood tie. Everything is in this story. With these words, he called for a camel, sacrificed it, and after its throat was cut, swore to one another over the blood. And here's the poem that they swear. I'm going to read all that. So this war gets heated up, and the Banu Bakr prepared for a decisive battle. And as their enemy had the advantage in numbers, they adopted a stratagem devised by someone called Harith. Fight them, he said, with your women, and blah, 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 blah. So you can read all this here. It's pretty involved. Well, let's get towards the end now. Let's see. What finally happens here? Where's the one who wants to, says, I have only taken vengeance for Kulayb Shulachich. It's hard for me to follow this book because of the, here it is, on page 58. I skipped over to 59. Then the war of Masas between Taghlib on the one side and the clan of Shaiban, to which Murrah belonged, on the other, began in earnest. The latter was reduced to dire straits when an event occurred which caused the Bakrites to rise as one on behalf of their foes. Here's the next guy. Harith ibn Ubaid, a famous champion of the Bakr, had refused to take part in the fighting. He thought it was stupid. And I love his expression. I even use this today. I have neither he camel or she camel in it. I have neither, and I often say that. Someone says, Dad, do this. I say, I have neither he camel nor she camel. It's nothing to do with me. I have no interest in this affair. These stories are really interesting. That's why I said I don't consider this the literature of an ignorant people. You follow what I'm trying to say? So if you guys, if you're a believer in Islam and you feel that these are ignorant people, that's fair enough. They are ignorant of Islam and Christianity for that matter, but they're by no means ignorant in the way we would define ignorance. These people have very intense customs and extremely sophisticated, like American Indians or others, modes of behavior. So these are not ignorant people. Just maybe ignorant of your culture. That's all. So I'm not going to be involved in this. It's I have neither he camel nor she camel in it. One day his mantle of the murdered chief on whom the mantle of the murdered chief. One day his nephew Bujar encountered Kulayb's brother Muhalhil, on whom the mantle of the murdered chief had fallen. And Muhalhil, struck with admiration, not knowing who the boy was for the youth's beauty, asked him who he was. And the boy, innocent boy, you can see how Al-Qaeda would do this, what's going to happen here. Bujar, the son of Amr, the son of Ubad. And now Muhammad gets suspicious. He says, I'm getting worried about you. And who is first he likes him, but it doesn't matter that he likes him or not. And who is your uncle on your mother's side? Meaning, who was his mother's uncle or whatever? who was his mother's brother or whatever. My mother was a captive, because he didn't want to name an uncle. Now we know who the uncle is, Jasas. I guess that's what's going on here, about whom he had no honor. Muhal didn't need anything more than that. What happened? Right immediately, what did he do? He just went into a rage, and it's like someone cutting off someone's head on TV or something. He just slew him on the spot. Didn't even think of whether he was beautiful or nice or not nice. He slew him, crying out, "Pay for Kulaib's shoelace! Pay for Kulaib's shoe latchet! That's all you're worth, really." On hearing this, Harith sent a message to Muhammad. Harith is one of the leaders of this clan of Shaiban, in which he said, "Look, if vengeance was satisfied by the death of Pujar, he would gladly acquiesce and not go further in this matter." But Muhal replied stubbornly, persistence and vengeance here, "I have only taken satisfaction for Kulaib's shoelace." These are stubborn people, right? And very aggressive. Thereupon Harith got angry, and he starts getting worked up. And there's some more poetry here, and then we get the decisive battle and so on and so forth. And I don't think we need to go any more in this, but you see, it's really worth. There's another thing here about a horse.